make mistake, guy. It's a SAT math paper. So we need to find the domain of the function which is defined that 1 by square root of x minus 2. We know that the x minus 2 which is defined inside square root of 2 should not be equals to 0. If it is so, then this will run into undefined format. So always remember, the domain means the x values, that is the input values we should focus on. The domain represents all the input values that you can possibly assign to this given function. So you should not make this value of x equals to 2, because if you make it as 2, this will run into a 0 which is undefined, 1 or 0. In this case, we need to observe that is x must not be equals to 2. We got an option here. That means it can be less than 2 or it can be greater than 2. But it should not be equals to 2. So we are eliminating the b and we consider the last two here. Well, when you consider the positive values, that is x greater than 2, these are edible. Like you're gonna get positive values under the square root of it. Some 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2 like that. If we consider x minus 2, this will run into negative values under the square root, which is not defined under the inputs for x. So here x can be any real number except the positive 2. So in that case, we need to consider the option A, saying that x must be greater than 2 for a valued input for the given function.